Hi guys, I'm Vaishnavi and I'm the MC for today's Arangetram performance dvayam by Navya and Nishikaa. And I've known Navya for a very long time now and I'm really happy for her. Right now she's in the dressing room, so she's getting ready right now. So let's go in first. And this is the drama center, so a lot of performances take place here generally. And this is Navya's mom and this is Navya's dad. They're right there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
And as you can see, there's a very beautiful Pookolam here, decorated by Prapti Events. And there's a Lord Ganesha statue as well over there. So let's go to the welcome table area. So this is a reception place. So everyone's going to be here first before the event starts. And these are all Navya's friends. That's Richa, that's Arushi, and that's Vidita. Yeah. And the brochures haven't arrived as yet. So for the people watching this video, you guys can click the link in the description first, and you can also comment, and that'll make them feel really happy. The guest book will also be arriving soon. Yeah. And there's a table, there's plates full of flowers, kumkumam, sandanam. Yeah. Oh my God, there's some interesting photos there. Should we go there? Let's go there, come. Yeah. So that's the photo booth area actually. So everyone's going to come here after the performance to take photos with Navya and Nishikaa. Right now they're getting ready, so we can't really see them. And so we'll have to wait until the performance is over. So yeah. So we have to wait until the performance is over to see them. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye. Male Vanakkam, Namaskaram to one and all, and welcome to this evening's Arangetram performance, Dvayam, by Navya and Nishikaa. We will commence the program in 5 minutes. Meanwhile, please be seated and turn off your mobile phones or keep them on silent mode. Do also take note that photography and videography is not permitted. Kindly refrain from eating or drinking inside the theatre.
गणनादने गुणबोधने गणनादने गुणबोधने गणनादने गुणबोधने गणनादने गुणबोधने गणनादने गुणबोधने गणनादने
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vaishnavi, and I will be your MC this evening. On behalf of Mrs. and Mr. Muthukrishnan, Guru Srimati Meera Balasubramanian, and Kalpavriksha Fine Arts, it is my pleasure to invite you to the Arangetram performance of Navya and Nishikaa. A very warm welcome to our chief guest, Srimati Meenakshi Bhaskar, Artistic Director, Bhaskar Arts Academy, and the guest of honor, Sri P. Sivaraman, Managing Trustee, Waterloo Krishnan Temple. Thank you so much, ma'am and sir, for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. Arangetram is a Tamil word. Aranga means raise or stage, and atram means climbing or ascending. Together, it means ascending the stage. Ideally, this should be the first public performance of an artist. We will commence today's program with Natyanjali. Natyanjali is an invocatory piece. Natyanjali literally translates to offering dance. Throughout this dance, the dancer offers her prayers to Lord Ganesha, Goddess Saraswati, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, and Guru Brahma, her guru, and the audience. Throughout this dance, the basic techniques and expressions of Bharatanatyam are displayed in the Panchanada format. The Natyanjali is set in the ragam Ragamalika, Talam Talamalika, composed by Sri P. Dhananjayan and choreographed by the Dhananjayans.
தக்கிட்ட தக்க தின்னி தக்க தக்கிட்ட தக்கிட்ட தின்ன தோதோட தோதோடகதாம் தோதோடகதாம் தத்தோம் தகதோம் திட தகதோம் காகதிய தரோ தகததின தோம் குரு பிரம்மா குரு விஷ்ணு குரு தேவோ மகேஸ்வர குரு சாக்ஷாத் பரபிரம்ம தஸ்மை ஸ்ரீ குரவே நமக திமபனி பமகரி சரி பமகரி சரி பபனி சரி மகரி சய திரி சனி சய பபனி மபனி சரி நி சபனி பசனி பனி பபமகரி ச குரு பிரம்மா குரு விஷ்ணு குரு தேவோ
The first performance, the first applause, and the first word of appreciation is always special for an artist. Let's give a big round of applause for Navya and Nishikaa. Now we will move on to the next performance, Kriti, Taye Tripura Sundari. This is a kirtanam on the Supreme Mother, Goddess Tripura Sundari. The composer describes the mother as the one who shows mercy by the light of her eye, whose glory never diminishes, the one whose speech is like honey, the one who is the consort of Lord Sadashiva himself, the one who has created all the universe. In the Charanam, the mother is described as thus: the form of mercy who is being saluted by Kamadhenu, the merciful one who shows mercy by the light of her eye, she who has the medicine called Sadashiva, and she who enjoys Samagana and who destroys all her sorrows. Taye Tripura Sundari is set in the ragam Suddha Saveri, Talam Kanda Chapu, composed by Sri Periyasamy Thuran and choreographed by Srimati Meera Balasubramanian.
தாயே திரிபுர சுந்தரி தாயே திரிபுர சுந்தரி அம்பகா
wonderful performance. Now, I would like to introduce the Academy. Kalpavriksha Fine Arts, a non-profit arts organization, was incorporated. Kalpavriksha Fine Arts, a non-profit arts organization, was incorporated in 2016 by three young local dancers, Meera Balasubramanian, Shruti Rao, and Shruti Ramesh. These three dancers have undergone their Bharatanatyam training in India and Singapore and started this initiative with the aspiration of bringing the youth's perspective to the Indian dance scene in Singapore. Kalpavriksha, a term derived from Hindu mythology, means the tree of fulfillment, the tree that grants all boons and instills happiness in all. Kalpavriksha Fine Arts, as an institution, follows the same principle, with its engagements steeped in the spirit of joy and humility that is innately imbibed in the arts. Rooted by the traditions of Bharatanatyam and an ardent follower of the Kalakshetra style, Kalpavriksha Fine Arts branches out through performances, productions, teaching, dialogue, and social engagement, expressing the positive aesthetics of the art form to the community at large. In the last 4 years since its inception, Kalpavriksha Fine Arts has grown significantly in the area of performing arts. They have successfully presented notable dance productions which were received very well by the community. Mudival Oru Arambam, Yagnaseni, The Eternal Fire, and Kasi, Dance of Infinity. Kalpavriksha students have also been regularly performing in various events and festivals in Singapore. Over a period of time, the growth has been noticed and acknowledged both by the National Arts Council and by the community. With that, we move on to the main piece of this Arangetram, the Varnam. The Varnam, Devar Munivar, is set in praise of Lord Venkateshwara of Tirumala. O Lord of the world, your lotus feet are revered by the gods and the sages. You protect everyone. You're compassionate towards the poor. You took the avatar of Vamana to humble King Mahabali. You helped Arjuna fight a battle alongside the Pandavas. The gods and sages look to get a glimpse of your face, which is always serene like the ocean waves. We attain so much bliss after seeing your sight. The Varnam is set in the Ragam Shanmugapriya, Talam Adi, composed by Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman and choreographed by Srimati Meera Balasubramanian.
தேவர் முனிவர் தொழும் பாதம் ஜெகன் நாதன் தேவர் முனிவர் தொழும் பாதம் ஜெகன் நாதன்
ದಳಂ ಕುತಕ್ಕ ತಿಕ್ಕು ತಕ್ಕ ತದಿಂಗಿನ ತೋಂತ ದಿ ನೋ ತ ದಿಂ ಮಿ ತ ಹತ್ತ ಜಂ ತ ರಿ ತ ಕ ದನ್ ನ ತ ರ ಜೊನ್ ನು ತ ತ த தி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தா ததன தா தஜொன்னு தா தக்கிட்ட தக்கதி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தா ததன தா தஜொன்னு தா தக்கிட்ட தக்தி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தா ததன தா தஜொன்னு தா தக்கிட்ட தக்கதி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தா ததன தா தஜொன்னு தா தக்கிட்ட தக்தி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தா ததன தா தஜொன்னு தா தக்கிட்ட தக்கதி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தா ததன தா தஜொன்னு தா தக்கிட்ட தக்தி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தக்கதி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தி நுத்த திம்மி தா ஹத்த ஜம் தரி தி நுத்த திம்மி தா தி நுத்த திம்மி தா தக்கதி நுத்த திம்மி தை தி நுத்த திம்மி தை இத தி நுத்த திம்மி தக்கதி நுத்த திம்மி தரி தன ஜோன் திம்மி தா தக்க திக்கு தக்க திக்கு கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தரி தன ஜோனு திம்மி தை தக்க திக்கு தக்க திக்கு கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தரி தன ஜோனு திம்மி தா தக்க திக்கு தக்க திக்கு கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தக்க திக்கு கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தக்க திக்கு கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் திக்கு தக்க ததிங்கின தோம் தக்க கத்தி ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக கத்தி ஜம் ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக கத்தி ஜம் 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 தரி கிட்ட தக தரி தக்க தன தக் ஜோனு தக்க திமி தக்க தக்க கத்தி ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக கத்தி ஜம் ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக கத்தி ஜம் 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 தரி கிட்ட தக தரி தக்க தன தக் ஜோனு தக்க திமி தக் கத்தி ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக தரி தக்க தன தக் ஜோனு தக்க திமி தக் தக்க கத்தி ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக தரி தக்க தன தக்க ஜோனு தக்க திமி தக் கத்தி ஜம் கத்தி ஜம் கத்தி ஜம் தக்கரி தக்கர தன தக்கர ஜோனு தக்கர திமி தக்க தக்க திக்கு கிடத்துக்க தரிக்கிற தோம் தக்க கத்தி ஜம் கத்தி ஜம் கத்தி ஜம் தரி தர தன தர ஜோனு தர திமி தக்க திக்கு கிடத்துக்க தரிக்கிற தோம் தக்க திக்கு கிடத்துக்க தரிக்கிற தோம் தக்க கத்தி 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 தரி தக்க தன தக்க ஜோனு தக்க திமி தக்க தக்க திக்கு கிடத்துக்க தரிக்கிற தோம் தக்க திக்கு கிடத்துக்க தரிக்கிற தோம் தக்க திக்கு கிடத்துக்க தரிக்கிற தோம் ததிங்கின தோம் தோ திம் திம்மி கிட்ட ஜம் தோ திம்மி கிட்ட ஜம் திம்மி கிட்ட ஜம் தக்கிட்ட தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தோ திம் திம்மி கிட்ட ஜம் தோ திம்மி கிட்ட ஜம் திம்மி கிட்ட ஜம் தக்கிட்ட தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தக்கிட்ட தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தோ திம் திம்மி கிட்ட ஜம் தோ திம்மி கிட்ட ஜம் திம்மி கிட்ட ஜம் தக்கிட்ட தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தக்கிட்ட தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தக்கிட்ட தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தத்தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தத்தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தத்தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட தோம் கிடதக தரிகிட
Thank you.
Drigidam, drigita, drigiti, drigitom, drigidam, drigita, drigiti, drigitom, drigidam, tat dit dit ta, kidadarigatom, tat dit ta, kidadarigatom, dit ta, kidadarigatom, ta, kidadarigatom, kidadarigatom, kidadarigatom.
சொல்ல தரமோ அபயம் தர துங்ககலர் மேல் மங்கை மணவாளன் சங்கமாழியுடன் அங்கை அபயம் தர துங்ககலர் மேல் மங்கை மணவாளன் ஸ்ரீ நீவரசன பெருமை சொல்ல தரமோ நித நிபகம வைடூரியகலங்கார கௌபீர சௌந்தர்ய சேவை காண பல கோட்டி கண்கள் வேணும் கலியுகம் தனில் கருணாமூர்த்தி துலப மலர்மம் வைடூரிய அலங்கார கௌபீர சௌந்தர்ய சேவை காண பல கோட்டி கண்கள் வேணும் ஸ்ரீனிவாச பெருமை சொல்ல தரமோ ஸ்ரீனிவாச காத்து என்று பார்த்தேரோ
Before we move on to the next piece, I would like to introduce the wonderful musicians tonight. Our vocalist for tonight is Srimati Dr. Lavanya Balachandran. Lavanya Balachandran completed her diploma in Carnatic vocal and obtained the title of Sangeeta Visharad in 1999 from the Singapore Indian Fine Arts Society. She has been training under the guidance of eminent vocalist Srimati Mangalam Shankar, as well as in the nuanced methods of veteran Sangeeta Kalanidhi Sri T.M. Tiragaran. Lavanya has performed widely as a soloist and an accompanying vocalist for dance recitals in temples, Arangetrams, and music festivals, both in Singapore and India. Notable events include Kala Utsavam 2016 for the dance production Stree Shakti at Esplanade, Pitamaha and Karchnile as part of the Raga series at Esplanade in May 2017 and July 2021. She was the music composer for the children's theatre production Might Warrior Prince Bhima, staged at Esplanade's Kala Utsavam, Indian Festival of Arts 2021. Lavanya has a diploma in Bharatanatyam and obtained the Natya Visharad Title Award from CFAS in 2001. She has a PhD in sociology and is currently a lecturer with the College of Alice and Peter Tan, National University of Singapore. On the Nattuvangam, we have Guru Meera Balasubramanian. Meera Balasubramanian is a performing artist and trainer based in Singapore. A very passionate dancer, Meera is the founder and artistic director of a non-profit performing arts company called Kalpavriksha Fine Arts in Singapore. Meera is a graded artist in Doordarshan Kendra and a regular performer both in Singapore and India. Recipient of numerous awards, including the Best Performer for her performance in Bharat Nritya Utsav, a dance festival by Sri Parthasarathi Swami Sabha in the year 2015 and 2017, and the International Natya Sarvabhauma Award by Natya Ranjani, Singapore. Recently, she was presented the Neela Satyalingam Endowment Award by the Apsara Arts Limited for her contributions and achievements in Indian arts in Singapore. Known for her novel ideas, yet maintaining traditionality in her presentations, she has choreographed and presented a variety of shows. She recently conceptualized and choreographed Kasi, a dance of infinity, presented by Esplanade Theatres. She aspires to grow as a versatile artist focusing on performing, creating, and choreographing innovative concepts. Her unique and dedicated teaching method has inspired many young students to pursue Bharatanatyam. On the Mridangam, we have Shri Sai Akhilesh. A fine and versatile performer, Akhilesh is a very sought-after percussionist across, not just confined to the Indian classical paradigm. His approach to performance highlights the tonal nuances of the mridangam, being rooted in the polyrhythmic tradition of Indian percussion. After graduating in 2002 with the Temple of Fine Arts, Akhilesh then completed the diploma in mridangam under CFAS and won the Best Student Award 2010. He was awarded National Arts Council's postgraduate scholarship for the year 2012 and has completed his master's in Indian rhythms in the year 2014. Akhilesh has gone on to accompany many artists like Sudha Raghunathan, Mandolin U. Rajesh, and Sikkal Gurucharan. Akhilesh has been under the guidance of his guru, Sri T.R. Sundaresan, for over a decade. He is a B high graded artist at the All India Radio. On the violin, we have Srimati Sri Vidya Sriram. Sri Vidya Sriram started learning violin at the age of 6, initially under Srimati Rajeshwari Aravind of Kolkata and later moved to Srimati Vasanta Kannan of the illustrious Lalgudi Gharana. She started giving full-time concerts at the age of 12 under the able guidance of a guru. Srividya has performed widely both as a soloist and an accompanist at all leading venues in and around Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, and India. She has performed alongside leading artists like Srimati Vishakha Hari, Sri Sikkil Gurucharan, Sri Sriram Parthasarathi, Ustad Shakir Khan, and Haridwara Mangalam Sri A.K. Paranivel during their concert tours to Singapore and Malaysia. She is also a sought-after violinist for many dance shows and Arangetrams in Singapore. Srividya is an accomplished A-graded Carnatic vocalist and has trained a number of students for both vocal and violin. Playing the flute, we have Tiruchi L. Saravanan. Trained under the late Shri K.S. Narayanan, flute Vidwan, the late Shri V. Sundaresan, violin Vidwan, violin exponent Kalai Mamani, Shri Nagai R. Muralidharan, and flute maestro Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Padma Shri Dr. N. Ramani. Shri Saravanan has created a niche in the Carnatic music fraternity. An A-grade artist of All India Radio, he bagged the first prize in the All India Radio flute competition and received the gold medal in the Calcutta Youth Festival, the prestigious Senior Flautist Award from the Chennai Music Academy, the Senior Fellowship from the Department of Culture, Government of India for research on the Carnatic flute, and several awards from music sabhas all over India, including the Yuva Kala Bharati from Bharat Kalachar. In Singapore, he has composed and conducted several ensembles for CIFA's cultural shows and award-winning compositions for the National Arts Council Indian Music Competition. He has single-handedly scored music to the poetry of Bharat Ratna Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and conducted a special ensemble in his presence during his visit to Singapore. In 2007, he had founded Vamshadwani to promote the growth of Carnatic flute in Singapore. Before the next item, we will have a short musical interlude. Now we move on to Padam, Mugate Kaatiye, a solo performance by Navya. Mugate Kaatiye is a traditional Padam. It is about a devotee who adopts a satirical tone as she ponders why only the face of Lord Tyagaraja at the Tiruvaru temple is seen while the remaining of his body, including his feet, is covered behind embellishments like flowers, clothes, and ornaments. My Lord, what is the secret enchantment that makes you to not show your body in full after revealing your face? In the evening, I come to visit you and I'm mesmerized by your beauty covered in sandalwood. The Padam is set to Ragam Bhairavi, Talam Chapu, composed by Sri Papanasa Mudaliyar and choreographed by Srimati Rukmini Devi Arundel.
முகத்தில் அதிகமான வாசரே செழித்த மேனியில் ஊனம் உண்டோ தியாகேஷரே ஜகத்தில் சாய ரக்ஷையில் வந்து சலிக்க பார்ப்போம் என்றால் சார்ந்த அழிந்த சௌவந்தி தோடையை காட்டி மயக்கே மாயா
lovely performance by Navya. Let me now introduce her. Navya started her dance journey at the age of 6 under Srimati Ramya Rajesh in Chennai. For the past 10 years, she continued her passion under the tutelage of Srimati Meera Balasubramanian and Miss Akshaya Shri Kumar. Navya gains immense joy and pleasure from dancing. It has helped shape her personality and taught her invaluable lessons. Navya has performed at various prestigious events and venues such as Esplanade, Republic Poly, and Indian High Commission. She also performed at the Vasantam Media Corp Deepavali show in the year 2017 in front of the former president, Tony Tan. Navya has won numerous accolades for dance, including the Co-Curricular Excellence Award, as well as a scholarship for a contribution to extracurricular activities in high school. Navya is currently studying at the National University of Singapore and is pursuing computer engineering. The next item will be Palvadiyum Mugam by Navya and Nishikaa, a kirtanam in praise of the charming Lord Krishna. Whenever I see something, my thoughts go nowhere except your innocent face that is as soft and as pure as milk and as blue as the ocean. When I'm drawn to look at the line of the horizon, your tranquil face comes to mind. Even in the song of a cuckoo, the music of your flute enchants me. The trees, deers, peacock all dance to your enchanting music. You place the peacock feather on that black bouncy hair of yours and play the flute with those tender fingers. You danced on the venomous Kalinga and fought him. Palvadiyum Mugam is set in the ragam Nata Kurinji, Talam Adi, composed by Sri Mahakavi Uttakadu Venkata Subbayar and choreographed by Srimati Meera Balasubramanian.
பால்வடியும் முகம் நினைந்து நினைந்தன் உள்ளம் பரவசமிகவாகுதே. பால்வடியும் முகம் நினைந்து நினைந்தன் உள்ளம் பரவசமிகவாகுதே. கண்ணா பால்வடியும் முகம் நினைந்து நினைந்தன் உள்ளம் பரவசமிகவாகுதே. பரவசமிகவாகுதே கண்ணா பால்வடியும் முகம் நினைந்து நினைந்து உள்ளம் பரவசமிகவாகுதே கண்ணா வானமுகட்டில் சற்றே மனம் வந்து நோக்கினும் மோனமுகம் வந்து தோணுதே வானமுகட்டில் சற்றே மனம் வந்து நோக்கினும் மோனமுகம் வந்து தோணுதே தெளிவான தண்ணீர் தடத்தில் சிந்தனை மாறினும் முன் சிரித்த முகம் வந்து காணுதே சற்று தெளிவான தண்ணீர் தடத்தில் சிந்தனை மாறினும் முன் சிரித்த முகம் வந்து காணுதே கான குயில் குரல் கான குயில் குரலில் கடுத்தமை தேடினும் வந்து உன்கான குரலோசை மயக்குதே கான குயில் குரலில் கடுத்தமை தேடினும் அங்கு உன்கான குரலோசை மயக்குதே கருத்த குரலோடு நிறத்த மயிலிறகிலுக்கியமைத்த திறத்திலே கானமயிலாட மோன குயில் பாடும் நீல நதியோடு வனத்திலே குரல் முதலெழில் இசை குழைய வரும் இசையின் குழலோடு மிளிரிளங்கரத்திலே கதிருமதியுமென நயன விழிகளிரு நளினமான சலனத்திலே காளிங்கன் சிரத்திலே
Before we move on to the next item, let me introduce Nishikaa. A source of inspiration and happiness, Nishikaa has been ever interested in Bharatanatyam since she started learning the art form from the tender age of 7 under the tutelage of Srimati Meera Balasubramanian and Miss Akshaya Srikumar. It has helped her build her confidence and develop vital skills such as perseverance and determination, and most importantly, help us stay rooted in the Indian culture. Nishikaa has performed at various prestigious events and venues such as Esplanade, Indian High Commission, and NUS. She has also starred in CNA's feature, I Kid You Not. Nishikaa has won several accolades for her dance, including Jankar, a Co-Curricular Excellence Award, and has also traveled along with her school team to India for an international dance competition. In school, Nishikaa is an academic topper who loves taking part in several competitions and is currently completing the IBDP at the Global Indian International School. The next item will be a bhajan, Sharanam Sharanam, a solo performance by Nishikaa. This is a bhajan that praises Anjaneya as the storehouse of knowledge and the embodiment of affection. This bhajan brings forth the deep friendship that Lord Rama felt towards Hanuman as he was the messenger of Lord Rama and goes to Lanka to meet goddess Sita, signified by his warm embrace. The dance also portrays the story of Hanuman eating the sun. Kindly bestow upon us the supreme knowledge and devotion that you possess. The bhajan is in the ragam Suddha Sarang, talam Kanda Chapu, composed by Sri Madurai R. Muralidharan and choreographed by Srimati Meera Balasubramanian.
मनोजं मारुततुल्यवेगम् जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूतं मुख्यं श्रीरामदूत श्रीरामदूत शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीरामदूत शरणं श्रीरामदूत शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीरामदूत शरणं प्रपद्ये शरणं प्रपद्ये शरणं शरणं श्रीयाञ्जनेय शरणं शरणं श्रीरामदूत शरणं शरणं श्रीयाञ्जनेय शरणं शरणं श्रीरामदूत
Before we move on to the final piece for today, we will be felicitating the guest of honor, special guests, and the artists. We would like to invite Srimati Meenakshi Bhaskar, Mr. P. Sivaraman, Mrs. and Mr. Muthukrishnan, and Guru Meera Balasubramanian on stage. Our guest of honor, Sri P. Sivaraman, is the managing trustee of the Waterloo Street Krishnan Temple, a temple that most visitors say that if you want to know of a Vaishnavism temple, visit this one. He was also the managing trustee of Manmada Temple in Kallang, and after making several developments, he retired in 2016 to give full attention to Krishna Temple and his family. His first ancestors arrived in Singapore as early as 1836, 186 years ago. The family has now reached 8th generation. He has been a chief operating officer for a multinational company with offices all over Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. I would like to invite Mr. Muthukrishnan to felicitate our guests of honor, Mr. Sivaraman. I would like to request Mr. P. Sivaraman to say a few words.
Good evening. Distinguished guests and respected invitees for this evening's event. It gives me immense pleasure to be invited for the Bharatanatyam Arangetram of Navya and Nishikaa. An amazing and delightful evening for all of us witnessing this event, reinstating the core cultural values and the brilliance of this art, Bharatanatyam. Congratulations to Guru Meera Balasubramanian. This should be another added proud moment for you, and we can see your relentless efforts in shaping younger talents through this evening's performance. Wishing you more success. Now, let me say a few words about today's event. As the managing trustee of Waterloo Street Krishnan Temple, I got to know Vijay a couple of years ago as one of our regular devotee to the temple, especially during the month of Markli for the early morning recitals of Andal's Tirupavi. When I first met her in the early morning, half asleep, I thought she came to Singapore with her parents, and she looked very young and very pretty. And at times, so I thought, okay, we must add her on the list of the Pancharatra and see if we can find a husband for her. Then suddenly, I see hero Muthukrishnan accompanying her, and I got a bit of a shock. And I said, oh, this hero is here with her, so there's no chance of any introduction anymore. And after some time, 2 little girls came with the parents. And I said, oh, they already have 2 daughters, but had no knowledge of their art of Bharatanatyam. And they gave an absolute stellar performance tonight, enlightening the audience and making their guru and parents very proud. It is a belief that you need to be blessed for excelling in any form of art. Let it be dance, music, painting, etc. You 2 young girls are truly blessed, and my hearty congratulations in achieving this milestone. Thank you. Now, usually when we honor the girls who participate today, of all the hard work they have done, but the parents behind them have done more hard work all these years, and normally the parents never get recognized. So on behalf of the 2 young ladies, I would like to honor Vijay and Muthukrishnan. 1 minute. No, the shawl on the table. The table, the shawl on the table.
Thank you, sir. Our chief guest for today is Srimati Meenakshi Bhaskar. The daughter of dance doyens, the Bhaskars, Meenakshi Bhaskar studied dance at the University of Wisconsin, USA. Upon returning to Singapore, she performed and held the lead roles in several Bhaskar Arts Academy productions. She has performed for dignitaries from all over the world, including Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth. In 1996, Meenakshi Bhaskar was presented the Singapore Young Artist Award for her contribution and dedication to the arts in Singapore. Like her mother, Meenakshi is a gifted choreographer. Because of a diverse background in dance, her creations are uniquely rooted in Bharatanatyam, but subtly influenced by a vast training. Her first full-length work in Singapore was Vinayaka in 2003, where a flair for choreography shone through. Her other exemplary works include Yatra 2005, where social issues like domestic violence were brought to the center stage. Yatra 2 in 2007 was an introspective work on her own journey. And Yatra 3 in 2010, where she collaborated and performed with Spanish guitarist Roberto Correas. Meenakshi also reimagined 2 of her mother's classics, Manohara 2009 and the Chinese folktale Butterfly Lovers of 2021. Meenakshi Bhaskar is currently the artistic director of Bhaskar Arts Academy in Singapore and principal of Bhaskar Arts Academy in California. She continues to travel between California and Singapore, teaching and choreographing original works. I would like to invite Mrs. Muthulakshmi to felicitate our chief guest, Srimati Meenakshi Bhaskar. I would like to request Srimati Meenakshi Bhaskar to say a few words.
Thank you all so much for coming today. Thank you for the invitation, Meera and Mr. and Mrs. Muthukrishnan. Very honored to be here. Nishikaa and Navya, wonderful performance today. You've done your teacher proud. Your bhava and your sense of talam and angashuddham, really wonderful. Okay, congratulations, Meera. Thank you so much. And again, I'd like to thank the parents. Without parents like these, dance and music and the arts, our Indian arts cannot flourish. So thank you so much for bringing your children to dance class and encouraging them to dance, and so that this art form can flourish. No Arangetram is easy. Anyone who's done an Arangetram as a teacher or a student knows that the journey is very long. It's very arduous. It's 1% talent and 99% hard work. So congratulations, you've put in the hard work, you have the talent, and may the gods bless you, may your guru's blessings be with you, may your guru's blessings be with you, and may you dance long. Namaskar. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Today's Arangetram program would not have been possible if not for the dedicated preparatory effort and training from Guru Meera Balasubramanian. I would like to invite Srimati Meenakshi Bhaskar to felicitate Guru Meera Balasubramanian. I would like to request Srimati Meera Balasubramanian to say a few words.
Namaskaram. Firstly, please don't get scared of my voice. I've been battling a very bad viral flu for the past 2 weeks. Thank you so much. I'd first like to thank my girls, Navya and Nishikaa. Because it is one thing to train children. Like they say, in Tamil, rendu kaiyum tattina da satham varum. So, inda oru kai mattu tattina pattale, rendu kai, 2 times 2 had to clap to make this happen. And all my students here would know what kind of a teacher I am. No, I'm not bad. I'm quite tough. So, they didn't give up, which I really appreciate. And when they joined me, that too, Nishikaa was like super tiny. This chirpy, small little girl who would come to class on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. and talk to me about the movies that she watched on Friday night. All horror movies and whatnot. She's one big-time entertainer. And Navya is just the opposite, the coy, sweet, scared, easier by Muttirla kind of girl. But those two are a fun lot and hardworking girls. So I must thank and must give it to my girls, Navya and Nishikaa, for continuing, for their perseverance, to endure so much pain, a lot of challenges. All of us are facing terrible times outside, and even we had to, go through a lot of obstacles, and we made it, girls. So it's really nice. Thank you. And like Mr. Sivaraman said, and like Akka said, nothing without the support of the parents. Yeah, the job doesn't end with just paying the monthly fees, or when the teacher says, program irukku, chalanga vaanganum, jimiki vaanganum, maatal vaanganum. Okay, teacher, you buy it for us. No, it doesn't end there. So we call Muthulakshmi as Viji, so I would lovingly call her Viji. Viji is that sweet little friend, a beautiful friend that I made in Kalpavriksha. They were the first few parents who trusted me and sent their children, never questioned. They would always enjoy my lessons. Actually, Viji konjam over. She even approached me to teach music. My voice is better. Not with this voice. She's that humble, she's that sweet person. Thank you, Viji, for supporting the girls. And both Muthu and Viji, it's not easy to do Arangetrams for two girls at the same time. We know the challenges. And I'm really, my heartfelt gratitude and thanks for, supporting them, supporting me, and for the wonderful hospitality you've shown to all of us during this course of time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Sivaraman, for gracing this occasion. You brought in the divine touch. Thank you so much. And Meenakshi Akka, I'm so touched to see you here. The last time I was here in this stage, I was performing. And that was Kalpavriksha's first production called Mudivil or Arambam, and had collaborated with Auntie Bhaskar, her mom. And I still remember how she warmly, graciously, welcomed us and also supported us by performing. And I can't be more happy to have you here as a chief guest for the Arangetram of one of Kalpavriksha's 2 students. Thank you so much, Akka. And my big gratitude and thanks to my wonderful musician friends, my colleagues. By God's grace, I'm able to talk today. I was in a very pathetic condition. Special mention to my Thambi, Akhilesh. He supported me wonderfully today. So thank you so much, Akhil. And my dear friend Lavanya. They said, don't worry, you just go ahead, and we're there. And that was so nice of them to have supported me and the girls. And Srividya and Saravanan sir, what amazing accompaniment. It was amazing, beautifully. You just uplifted the evening. Thank you so much. And last but not the least, to my KFA family and my real family, all of them are same, So thank you so much for all your support, my backstage team. I'm so happy to see all my kutti girls today, draped in saris, helping us all out. This is so beautiful for me. Okay, I'm not that old, but I still feel a bit. It's so beautiful to see. And Akshaya, I must mention this. Akshaya was also one of the biggest strength who've helped to train Navya and Nishikaa and, take care of backstage and put up with my tantrums too. And Swarna, thank you so much for the makeup and hairdo. And my other girls, we are back in class from tomorrow. So thank you so much for understanding. And my own family, I know you haven't seen me. Probably you are seeing me on stage after so long here. Thank you so much for your support. And you, wonderful audience, for making time on a Thursday evening to come here and support Navya and Nishikaa. Your blessings mean a lot to them. Your support mean a lot to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. We would now request our guest of honor and chief guest to felicitate the supporting artists for today's performance. On vocals, we have Srimati Lavanya Balachandran. We would now request Srimati Meenakshi Bhaskar to felicitate her. On the Mridangam, we have Shri Sai Akhilesh. We would now request Mr. P. Sivaraman to felicitate him. On the violin, we have Srimati Srividya Sriram. We would now request Srimati Meenakshi Bhaskar to felicitate her. On the flute, we have Tiruchi L. Saravanan. We would now request Mr. P. Sivaraman to felicitate him. We would now request Srimati Meenakshi Bhaskar to felicitate the Arangetram artists Kumari Navya Muthukrishnan and Kumari Nishikaa Muthukrishnan. Thank you so much. You may return to your seats now. We will continue with the program shortly.
Can I please request Mr. Sivaraman to please hand over plaque on behalf of Kalpavriksha? The plaque. Yeah.
We now request the guest of honor, chief guest, and Meera Balasubramanian to give the certificates to the artists. Thank you so much. You may return to your seats now. We will continue with the program shortly. Navya and Nishikaa will conclude today's performance with a Tillana, followed by a Mangalam. Tillana is a brisk and lively number performed towards the end of a concert. Tillana usually has korvais as a part of the composition and few lines of sahityam in the charanam, followed by muktams, patterns of swarams or solas. This Tillana is dedicated to Lord Muruga, the lord of the peacocks, who has a trident in his hand and a red flag with a rooster. The husband of the beautiful Valli, who is also called as Lord Kartikeya. The Tillana is set in the ragam Desh, Talam Adi, composed by Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman and choreographed by Srimati Meera Balasubramanian.
Takadim tadim natridhim tatom tridhim dhirana tanadirana takadim tadim natridhim tatom tridhim dhirana tanadirana takadim Oh தஞ்சம் நின்பதம் தயாளாயின் அஞ்சேல் என்றாதரவோ டருமாய் கொல்ஜும் வள்ளி குஞ்சரி கனவா செல்சேவல சுரகாவல வேலா கொல்ஜும் வள்ளி குஞ்சரி கனவா செல்சேவல சுரகாவல வேலா கரிகிடஜம் கிடஜம் தகதீம் தகஜம் தகணம் தகசரிரி சரித பபகரி தகதரி கிடஜம் கரிகிடஜம் கிடஜம் தகதீம் தகஜம் தகணம் தகசரிரி சரித பபகரி தகிட கிடத ஜனு கதினி தஜம் ஜம் மம பவனி நிச தகஜனுதி கிடத தகஜனுதீம் கரிகிட தகஜனுதீம் கிடத தகஜனு தகதீம் தகதீம் நாத்ரதீம் தகதோம் த்ரிதீம் வீரநாத தீரநாத தகதீம் தகதீம் நாத்ரதீம் தகதோம் த்ரிதீம் सदा कल्पवृक्षस्य तस्याधिमूले भवद्भवबुद्ध्या सपर्यादिसेवम् ऋणां पूर्वतं भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदं तं नमामीश्वरं सद्गुरु साईनाथं नमामीश्वरं सद्गुरुं साईनाथं नमामीश्वरं सद्गुरुं
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again to congratulate Navya and Nishikaa for this splendid Arangetram. This Arangetram would not have been possible if not for the support of their gurus, family, friends, and well-wishers. Navya and Nishikaa will now express their words of gratitude.
Good evening, everyone. We want to start by thanking God for blessing us and standing by us today. The past few months have been hectic and tiresome, but we wouldn't want it any other way. Our dreams were hijacked by Meera ma'am, and even in our dreams, we were trying to figure out the talam and making sure we remembered the steps.
I think we both can agree that if we weren't doing this Arangetram together, we wouldn't have done it at all. It felt so good to go home and talk to somebody who understands where you're coming from and can say more than, "You'll be fine." Today would not have been possible without Meera ma'am. Ma'am, we are serious when we say you're our inspiration when it comes to dancing. Thank you for believing in us, especially when we had self-doubt. We love you so much, ma'am.
Our parents, who are our biggest cheerleaders, they supported us no matter what we desired or wished. And thank you for always massaging our legs after practices. And Navya and I never took the MRT back home after class. Appa always came to pick us up after class. So thank you so much. And Amma always massaged our legs. She would wait at the door after practice and made sure we were fine and didn't break a limb. And they made sure that we didn't have to worry about anything else and just concentrated on our dance. And thank you to our orchestra, Akil Anna, Lavanya ma'am, Srividya ma'am, and Saravanan sir. Thank you so much for supporting us and guiding us today.
Akshaya ma'am, who's been our pillar of strength, our comrade, helping us improve our coordination. Because before, Nishikaa and I were dancing as if it was like the domino effect. I would do a step, then she would do a step, she would do a step, then I would do a step. Thank you so much to Swarna ma'am and Akshay ma'am for the beautiful makeup. Vash for being such an amazing MC and being such a supportive friend. Matu, who would call us after every rehearsal to make sure that we were doing fine and tell us that it's going to be fine, it's going to be okay, and supporting us through the entire thing. Varsha, Maya, Sanjana, Arushi, Richa, Vidita, and Appa's friends for helping us today. Thank you so much.
We also would like to thank two very important people. Shubonti ma'am, who means the world to us. Thank you so much for giving us many opportunities and being there for us always. Thank you for making us realize our passion and love for dance. And thank you, Akshara ma'am, for always giving us the chance to dance and helping us build our confidence.
We want to thank you all, the audience, for being so lovely and supportive today, for coming here on a weekday and sharing this special day with us. Thank you so much. Good night.
Navya and Nishikaa will now felicitate Miss Akshaya for her training and backstage support. They will now felicitate Srimati Swarna Varsha for the beautiful makeup today. Can we have all the backstage and reception girls on stage for a group photo, please? Now, I invite Mr. Muthukrishnan to give the vote of thanks.
Good evening, all. Let me start with a quote. What we have done is worthy of nothing but silence and forgetfulness. But what God has done for us is worthy of everlasting and thankful memory. And today evening is one such, and we are ever indebted to His blessings. A special and sincere thanks to Srimati Meera Bhaskar and Sri P. Shivaraman for taking your time and gracing the occasion. And your speech was very valuable to us, and your blessings are very valuable to Navya and Nishikaa. No one can whistle a symphony, but it takes a whole orchestra to play it. And it's no exaggeration for today's event as such. And we would like to express our gratitude and vote of thanks to the whole crew. Let me start with the Guru, Srimati Meera Balasubramanian. You are a mini symphony by yourself. You really guided and inspired Navya and Nishikaa over the years with a right mix of teaching, love, respect, discipline, and at times fear too, and all towards achieving excellence. We express our sincere thanks to Ms. Akshaya Srikumar for guiding and being caring towards Navya and Nishikaa throughout these years, along with Meera. Special thanks to Srimati Swarnavasha for the makeup support today. The orchestra today, you have been simply brilliant. And I would like to acknowledge the entire team. Srimati Lavanya Balachandran, Sri Shai Akhilesh, Srimati Srividya Sriram, and Sri Tiruchi L. Saravanan. Thanks a ton to all of you for your support to my girls. Let me now extend our sincere thanks to Mr. Devarajan of Propti Events. Absolutely stellar execution by you and team in managing this event to a great perfection. We would like to thank you and your family. Let me acknowledge the core technical team for the event. Srimati Sri Vidya Venkat for the lighting support today. Truly amazing. Mr. Suresh Ishwaran for the pre-event outdoor and indoor shooting. Mr. Lijesh for live streaming and today's videography support. Mr. Prashant of Craft Innovative Designs Chennai for brochure and invitation design. Special mention of thanks and regards to the whole team of Drama Center led by Ms. Reena Chan. Our caterers today, Nagarkoil Arya Bhavan for dinner and House of Samosas for evening refreshment. Thanks for your partnership and support. Now, about the unsung heroes of the event. Vaishnavi for being today's MC. Matangi and Vasha for backstage support. The volunteering team comprising Karthik Sundaraju, Magesh, Nedunjalian, and Ram, along with Arushi, Richa, Vidita, Maya, and Sanjana. And special thanks to Raji and Shankar. Your presidents helped us immensely. Thank you so much. Did I thank everyone? Wait. How can I forget that one special person who had the vision of this event a decade back? The mom. Thank you so much for your perseverance and patience towards all these years for our girls to achieve this. Proud of you, and I'm really proud of all three to stand here. That brings a nice question. What did I do? Okay? I thanked everyone. What did I do? Actually, Nishikaa gave a clue. And if you guys see the Tamil movies, in the titles, there will be one section called Vagana Ottunargal Udavi. Exactly, that was my role. But it is a great immense learning experience because the girls practice near Aliwal Center. Near that place, which is close to Arab Street, you can ask me where to get the best day, where to get the best sugarcane juice, and of course, where is the best food spa. Because I'm so lovely, Dad, when they practice, my leg hurts. So I have to go for my food spa. And finally, thank you so much for a wonderful audience. It's not easy to take your time off on the weekday and stay till 9:30. Thank you so much. We love you all.
You all have been a wonderful audience. Thank you for your support this evening. Please take note that Bento Box dinner is served in the foyer. Please also take a few minutes to sign the guest book placed at the reception, as Navya and Nishikaa would love to hear from you. You will be able to meet the dancers at the foyer shortly, and there's a special photo booth set up for you to take pictures. Please help us to spare a few minutes for the photo session, as it would be a memorable moment for us to cherish. We request all the audience to be seated until you're escorted outside. Thank you for sharing this extremely special occasion with all of us, and this is your MC Vaishnavi signing off. Thank you and good night.